So it's my third day in Hawaii, and today we have come in possession of a vehicle. Two gay guys, one Jeep. What's the worst that could happen? At this point, we were dying to get out of the city and see some other parts of the island, so we drove to the North Shore of Oahu. Or rather, my boyfriend drove to the North Shore because I'm terrified of driving any car that is not my own. Does that make me the passenger princess?
Our first stop was Waimea Valley, which for some reason I thought was going to be a strenuous hike, but it's really more like a pleasant walk through a botanical garden. The plants were really cool, the trails are well maintained, and there's a waterfall at the end that you can swim in. Although about that waterfall, since there was torrential downpour the entire day before this, the water was kind of like a muddy, gross brown with debris swirling around in it, so I did not want to swim in this, and there was also a lifeguard begging people, please do not swim in this. Fair enough, and I'm not trying to die today.
So then we wound up getting lunch at Pupukea Grill.
This was a food truck, so I wasn't expecting much, but oh my god, this was the best food that I had the entire trip. I got the teriyaki chicken lunch plate with the mac salad, and it was, I can't even explain. Chicken was so tender, and there also was baby chickens next to us. I'm like, please look away.
Then we spent the afternoon sunbathing at Waimea Bay.
This was our third day of the trip, but our first time actually sitting at the beach because the weather before this had been so crazy.
I could feel myself finally defrosting from the Midwest and was just kind of standing around in the water.
Then after a few minutes, the lifeguard drove up to me and was like, you know, there's flesh-eating bacteria in there. Oh yeah, of course, perfect. Let me stop doing that. Although I am from Missouri, where we swim in garbage lakes for fun. After laying there for a few hours, I decided I wanted to check out another beach before the sunset, so we drove over to Turtle Beach, which is also on the North Shore. There are supposed to be turtles here, but I didn't get to see them. There was also this crazy rock formation kind of jutting out into the ocean. I'd love to know how this was formed. And of course, I walked the entire length of it because I don't wear chacos for nothing. And we stayed here on the beach until the sunset. How romantic. Aww.